G'day guys, welcome back to the show. Today I'm on Skirts Up doing another solo overnight mission. I'm going to plan to stay 2 nights, but there's a few factors depending on how many fish I catch. Yep, I did not realise that reel came off the rod, and when I first watched the intro I cracked up laughing for so long. I only did 1 take, so you guys will probably end up laughing because it just gets worse and worse. If the ice stays frozen, if I have enough fuel, but I do have 100 litres total in jerry cans. That's double what I can normally carry just with the fuel tank. So yeah, wherever I get to next couple days, I know I can make it back. Anyway, I've got no plans. I've got my dive gear, I've got all my rods, and I just rocked up to see if I could catch any GTs, and there's generally a school of Fusiliers just over there getting pushed probably by GTs. Anyway, we'll get the GT gear ready and yeah, we'll see if we can get one first cast day. Oh, wow, straight away. There was no GTs there. I mean, they could have been there, but I didn't even see one. I did hook a big Spanish, I think it was. I don't even know if I got it on video, but I dropped it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, they're all still busting up the bait. There's definitely fish pushing them, but we'll just keep going. This isn't even where I was planning on fishing. It was just cool to see so much bait here. Anyway, we'll keep going and see what we can find. I've come out to about 50 meters. I'm gonna drop the snatches. I might even use bait today. I didn't bring any bait, but if I catch some husser or mac tuna or something, I can cut that up for bait. But I'll start off with the snatches, see if we can get some fish without using bait. I hate using bait. Pet peeve, I hardly ever buy bait. I usually just catch it if I need some. But yeah, I hate using it. It just makes everything stinky. And the snatches work, I say, just as good. So you don't really need it, but sometimes it's good to just have a bait option there. I'm just sounding around in 50 meters. I've got a few marks out here too. So we'll go over the marks and just sound some new ground and see if we can mark any fish and then go from there. Heaps of fish on the sounder at one of my older marks. Just go from here, I guess. Oh, straight on. Are you kidding me? You guys saw that. I actually thought I was straight on because the line stopped and then it started coming out again. Straight on. It doesn't get quicker than that. The snatcher, straight on. It does feel cod like, so hopefully it isn't, but it could also be a trout. Definitely doesn't feel amazing, but it's pretty cool to hook up that quick. That is a tomato cod. I actually caught a few of these last trip when I came out here, and I didn't know what they were, so I chucked them. Benefit the doubt, but it's a tomato cod. I've never eaten one of these, so I kept him. Usually I'd let the first fish go, and he came up pretty good with no barotrauma. But anyway, I want to taste him. He's only about 45 centimeters. They got to be 38. There we go, straight on. I love seeing that, man. I don't know what the hell this is. Doesn't even know he's caught. Oh, I love just dropping a jig and seeing it just blast off. It's not doing little runs, it's just sitting down there. I can feel it around the reef. I don't know what the hell just happened. Something chasing it, there's a shark chasing it. Oh, hell yeah. It must have been sitting in a hole. Yeah, I can feel the reef on the leader. You have to retie that. Purple cod. First purple cod. Or cattle dog cod, whatever they call them. In Skirts Up. That's awesome. Wow. Oh, 2 sick fish straight up. Yeah. He was sitting in a hole. I can feel the chafing start here, so he's got a full like meter in a hole. That's why he wasn't doing anything. Oh, that is sick. I don't know if they're a cattle dog cod or a purple cod. I think they might be the same fish, but again, the 80 gram blue snatcher, I have like 10 80 grams left. So if you, by the time this video goes live, I mean, they might be sold out. But if you want cheapest 80 gram snatchers on the web, $11.99 each. And jump on to www.offshoreadventures.com.au and grab one before they sell out. I'll do a restock soon, but yeah, awesome cod. That's 2 sick cod straight away. First 2 drops, wow. Snatcher's killing it. There's all the fish. If you're marking that and you have the same sounder as me, good fish. Look how many there are. All on the bottom, so all bottom fish. Marking a lot of fish right now. It's just about to hit the bottom. Heaps of fish on the sounder. The drift's not too bad, there's a bit of wind, but it's manageable right now. Straight on again. Wow, it's a quick bite today. Don't even have to jig it. Like that was just drop straight down, jig up 5 meters and we're on. And this feels half decent too. Big trout. Wow. Nice little bar cheek coral trout. Oh wow. We've found a good mark. Look at it, just still marking fish. We'll see if we can get this straight out and straight into another one. Wow. One of the best fish in the sea by most people's standards. Nothing better than a bar cheek coral trout anyway. Another great fish, bar cheek coral trout. The colours on these guys are just insane. Just caught that stripey. I'm gonna put a bait down just because it's ready to go. And just in case there's like a big red emperor, just put one bait down and just see how we go. Bait fishing actually sucks. You need to get yourselves one of these. These just catch more fish. Well, today they are anyway. I swear there's like 3 sharks on the sounder right now. Dropped him. There's something else. That could be a shark. Oh no, it feels big head shakes. Oh, this could be a big trout. That's how trout fight. Big trout do a big run. Oh, I don't know. Oh. It's just straight back down to the bottom. Took me snatcher as well. Did he reef me? I don't even know. It might have been a shark, I guess. That's 80-pound leader. You can see there's a shark just following me. So I'm gonna leave this spot, just go to another spot a couple k's away, and we'll just go from there. There's just sharks everywhere at this spot. I lost a jig already to what, oh, could have been a shark, I don't know, but it probably was a shark. And yeah, I'm not really in the mood to lose more jigs. Anyway, new spot, let's go. You can see there's a shark just following me. So I'm gonna leave this spot, just go to another spot a couple k's away, and we'll just go from there. There's just sharks everywhere at this spot. I lost a jig already to what, oh, could have been a shark, I don't know, but it probably was a shark. And yeah, I'm not really in the mood to lose more jigs. Anyway, new spot, let's go. Wow, the viz is insane. Anyway, I've come to a blue hole. Never been here before. Could be a GT in there. Could also be epic diving. I'm still skeptical diving the reef by myself, but you know, it's not too bad. But it is risky. Anyway, I'm gonna chuck the stick bait in here. I'll give it a few casts. There just could be GT in there. What is that? Might be a Spanish. Definitely not a GT. What is that? Some reef fish off the top. Is that a red throat? Surely that's not a red throat. Red throat off the top. That is so funny. He actually went pretty hard, to be fair. That is pretty funny. He's a nice one too. That is so funny. Well, it could be some good flats fishing. Nice little red throat emperor. Taking him for the esky as well. What is that? Freaking huge long tom. I hate these things. These are the most annoying thing to catch on the flats. That thing is massive. That's the biggest one I've ever seen. Right now, I reckon I'm going to go onto that flat and use my little stick bait and try some flats fishing. But yeah, look at that. I'll have to get him for a dive. No matter how scared I am, you can't say no to a dive in there. Wow. Baby trout, do 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 do, baby trout. Another baby trout. Saw him come out of the coral and smash that though. What is that? What was that? Tried to reef me real quick. Oh, it's a half decent trout. Baby blue spot coral trout. He would be legal, but give him benefit of the doubt. Another little trout. It's 4 trout in one little drift. Whoa, shark. Alright, anchored up in the blue hole. That was a fun little flat session though. I just did 1 drift and I caught maybe, what, 10 fish and 1 nice trout. So, I'm going to jump in for a dive. I'm almost ran out of fuel, so I'm going to put 20 more in, maybe 40 while I suit up, and we'll get in the water. And yeah, I don't know what to expect or anything. I don't expect anything crazy, but we'll jump in here, then we might jump in on the other side. We saw those sharks too. But anyway, water's 26 degrees, crystal clear. Oh, what a place. If you don't have a siphon hose and you use jerrys, I highly recommend it. Don't have to pour it. It is one of the best inventions ever, I reckon. But yeah, I just put the jerry there, fill up, and if it's not too rocky, it's fine. You don't have to hold it or anything. First drop right next to the boat. Nice trout. Nice little dive in the blue hole. I only managed 1 half decent trout. I saw a lot of smaller ones and just legal ones, but I don't know, just thought I'd leave them. Because you got to save room in your esky for like bigger trout. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat for 2 days or not, but I don't want to fill up 8 small trout and then catch some bigger ones that have barotrauma and not know what to do with them. And they're just small trout, so they can just stay there. Anyway, I saw a massive barramundi cod. It was so sick. They're a protected species, but it was so placid. Like, I'm filming with my head cam and I was like this far away from it and he was just chilling, which is pretty cool. Anyway, I'll pull the anchor up. We'll go for a dive somewhere else. There's not much current at all, so it's pretty chilled. And the water is just so clear. Like, what are we diving? 9 meters here. And yeah, it was just so clear. Before I go, I just want to show you my esky. In the Logics, we got purple cod, tomato cod, bar cheek coral trout. I think that's a blue spot coral trout. And a red throat emperor. Variety really is the spice of life. And you could say the same about the chicky babes I have on. Oh, hey mate. I didn't actually finish that sentence, but you guys know what I mean. Anyway, I've got 4 bags of ice because I was coming out here for 2 days. And then as well as I have 6 2-litre juice containers. I fill them up with salt water because salt water has a lower freezing temperature than fresh water. So they stay colder for longer. And they're actually really good. If I just go out for the day trip, I just take 6 2-litre juice containers, frozen ones, with salt water in them. Don't need to buy ice. I only buy ice when I really need it, and I thought I'd buy 4 bags just for this trip in case I do stay out for 2 days. And hopefully it'll all stay frozen, or most of it will stay frozen throughout the whole trip, and all our fish will stay nice and cold. But yeah, look at that esky, that's so sick. Spot 2 looks clear enough. I will add before I get in the water that I was going to dive at the other reef where I just got out of near the blue hole, but I just saw that the current was too strong, and I'm not taking any risks when I'm out this far, 100 k's from the shore. Like, if something happens here, like, there's no second chance. You're gone. So yeah, looked at the current, wasn't happy. Here looks a lot better. So I'm playing safe. I'm not being a total lunatic. I mean, it is still pretty silly probably diving 100 kilometers from the land by yourself, but I don't know. It is what it is. I love it. So that's all that matters, really. Nothing at the second spot. I did see a big barramundi cod again, a pretty placid one. I think they're all placid. But it's funny because every dive I've been doing out at the reef, I've been seeing barramundi cod, but they are a protected species. I don't know why. There might not be many of them, or it might be because they're so placid. But if it is because that, there's so many fish out here that are that cruisy. Like, coral trout are so territorial that they come out and just stare at you. So yeah, you could say the same thing about coral trout, if that is the reason. I don't know if that's the reason or not. Anyway, we'll go for another dive. I'll go hop in one more time. I don't know where I'm going to camp yet. I was thinking about camping that little blue hole back there, but also kind of want to go back to the blue hole I've been to before, because there could be the chance of GTs at night time again. So it's probably worth going back there. But anyway, we'll jump in one more dive, I reckon, and then see what happens. How's my hairline look, guys? I've been having a few comments about how I got to shave my head, and I read the comments, but I'm not taking your advice just yet. It'll have to come soon. I'm admitting that, but not yet. Got my first, I don't know if that's a passion fruit trout. Yeah, I think that's a passion fruit trout. Big old trout, right under the boat again. I was actually chasing a little emperor and then it just came out of nowhere. I don't know if it's a blue spot coral trout or a passion fruit coral trout. Let me know in the comments which one it is. But it's a pretty decent sized fish. I'm pretty happy with that. Another one for the esky, and that's why you leave the little ones, because you never know. You might dive again, just like I just did, and spear a big one in the place that I thought was going to be the worst worst place, but turned out to be all right. I'm gonna get out my wetsuit and send it back to my favorite blue hole, I reckon. I was gonna camp in that little blue hole I found today, but I think I'll send it back into that blue hole from this episode. And if you haven't watched that, you go watch it. It's an absolutely sick episode. Anyway, it'd probably take about an hour drive. If I see anything on the way, obviously I'll stop. Otherwise, I'll see you guys at the blue hole. We are anchored up. So I've actually got 2 ropes now to the anchor, because I thought from last time it was probably pretty dumb just anchoring, and there was so much pressure on that rope, and I thought I could just put a second rope, attach it to the anchor, put it down when I do that for overnight trips, and then if for some reason the line breaks, I've still got that secondary one. I'll probably wake up by then because it'll be dragging, but I've still got that secondary rope attached to the anchor, which gives me time before I'm freaking on the reef. I'm actually smarter than I look, guys. Anyway, it's dirty as. I'm really disappointed with the blue hole because it's more like a dirty green hole right now. But it's been a good day. Got some quality fish, and yeah, hopefully tonight we get some GTs. I've earned myself one of these. Cheers. If you're watching, cheers. Have one for me too. Oh, bit of dribble, so good. GTs under the boat. I just saw 2. I'm not joking. There, look at that. Wow. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, he ate it. Oh, here he goes. Bang. Oh, he's gone for the 3rd bit. Oh, 2 of them. I'm hand feeding GTs and I'm not even in a green zone. That is the crazy thing about this right now. I just counted 1 GT, 2 GT, 3 GT, and then they just kept coming, so I grabbed my GoPro. They're not actually huge fish, that guy's all right there. Anyone who fishes for GTs knows catching them on bait is just not the same, but they're here, they're hungry for bait, not lures. This is exactly what happened last time. There's a GT right there. Oh my God. He ate that in, oh, he's still on, what the hell? He ate that in about 1 second. I literally chucked it over, right on his head. He just came up and smashed it. This will test my FGs. There's so much reef down there. Get away from the anchor rope. No, no, no. Just pulling the boat while I've got the anchor out. These things are just so strong. This was one of the bigger ones I saw. The bait has come up the line, it's on the braid. Oh my God. GTs is weird, like I love catching them. But I don't know why I put myself through this pain. It's cool when they eat the lure off the top, and then the next 15 minutes is just painful. They're right behind it. Oh, that GT is massive. Not the one I caught. It's trying to eat it. Look at that. Look at that one. That is huge. That one's small. That thing is huge. That's got to be 30 kilos, that one. Wow. Oh my God. That is 30 kilos, that one. That is huge. Mine's maybe 10 kilo, but that thing, that is off its head. Look at that thing. Sunset banger. I was skeptical that they would be here, and within 10 minutes they showed up. There's some big ones down there. I think it's going to be a cracker night. He's only 10 to 15, I'd say, but there's some big ones there. Oh, see you, buddy. Look, there's one right there. Wow. On that note, I think I might cook dinner. I'm pretty sure I hooked the big one because it looked so much bigger when it came up and ate the head. It was on the surface. I literally chucked the head on its head. It turns around and comes up and eats it. But then that's I think what happened. Then when I felt it let go, the small one must have come in and ate it because the head was still there. And I've still got it obviously, so I might use it again. Try to catch another GT on it. But yeah, that was awesome. Tomato cod. Let's go. Oh yes, lad. Listen to that mild little sizzle. That's all I'm having for dinner. Piece of fish. That's all I really need. I could come out here and bring heaps of stuff, but I don't know. It was easy enough just to know that I was going to catch a fish and cook that up. Look how white that meat is. Not fully cooked yet, but it's got to be good. If this tomato cod's bad, that will shock me. Shock me to the core. I don't know how I'll cope because that just looks way too good to be bad. I just finished cooking dinner and there's bangers GT right under the boat. That's got to cool down anyway before I eat it, so I might as well try and catch one. They're so tempted. I can tell how tempted they are. So one of them's got to eat it. One of them's going to be like, nah, I can't take this any longer. Got him. On sunset. Look at the sun. I knew one, it was only a little one, but I knew one of the little ones wouldn't be able to take it any longer. He's a baby. Baby banger. Why do pelagic fish follow other fish when they're hooked? Does anyone actually know? Look, the big one's right there. Oh, that's a big black one. Look, they're right on it. Look, there's like 4 GTs. I got the smallest one, of course. But I can't complain. They still go so hard. There's a big black one there. Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, 4 GTs. Wow. I can't get over it. Look, it's trying to eat it or something. Look at it. That black one is... it's crazy. He's literally trying to eat it. Look, he's trying to eat the other GT. That is insane. That is wild. I just pat it. I could have just picked that up. What the hell? I could literally pick this big one up. I'm going to try and do that. This is going to be insane, but what the hell? I literally just touched it. Are you kidding me right now? Has anyone ever seen this before? Hooked a GT. This big black GT is trying to eat it. Look at this! He's eating it! What? Well, I thought last time was wild. That was probably one of the most insane things I've ever seen. GT, another 10 kilo model, but I just can't believe that big black one was trying to eat it. Wow. Anyway, sunset banger. See you, mate. That is insane. Anyway, let's eat this fish. I'm sitting here watching this video I took with my iPhone. Are you kidding me right now? That is just wild. That, honestly, sometimes I take videos just like that and I wonder how that didn't go viral. I don't know how well this video is gonna go, but like that video itself, that's just the most insane thing I think I've ever seen. It didn't even eat the GT, like it didn't put marks in or anything, but it was trying to. That Honestly, I'm in shock, man. I actually can't get over that. I literally put my hand in and just rubbed the freaking big black GT. I should have grabbed it when I had the chance, but I didn't even think I was going to touch it, and then I just rubbed it. It didn't even react. Like, that is just wild. If anyone's here for the cooking, sorry for the delay. I'm sure you definitely didn't want to watch the GT over this. First time eating tomato cod. Let's go. Damn. I don't think any fish at the Great Barrier Reef would taste bad being that fresh, but it tastes like any other good fish up here. Coral trout. I had Spangled Emperor for the first time the other day, and someone actually said to me, why would you keep that? They're shit. And I didn't actually know, so I thought maybe I kept a shit fish. Me and my mate ate it the other day, been in the freezer, tasted amazing. So I don't know why I just told you that, but kind of goes to show, like, just if you're keen to try a fish, try it. Don't let anyone else tell you it's bad, and don't say fish are bad just because other people have said it. Make sure you try that fish first. If you don't like it, fair enough, you don't like it, but try the fish first. You might find out that you love it. About to lose the last light. Next time you guys see me, the lights will be on, the new light setup on Skirts Up. I just want to say, if you haven't already, like, comment and subscribe. It means so much to me. I read every single comment, and it just helps the algorithm. That's the main thing. YouTube sees all the comments and likes and subscribes and keeps recommending it to more people. And people have to see this. Like, you guys should do this so other people can watch this, because that was just insane. Like, that does, I don't know, does that happen? Because I've never seen that happen ever. If you want to support the channel even more, snatches, bucket hats, shirts, available on www.offshoreadventures.com.au. If you want early access to all my videos, instead of waiting for every Tuesday, when I edit the video, you guys will see it straight away on Patreon. I think it's like $5 a month to see all the videos, and you don't have to wait till each Tuesday. It's just when I edit it, I'll put it first on Patreon, and then I'll put it on YouTube on that Tuesday. Before I show you the lights, I just want to say a big shout out to my mates Aaron and Angus. This is Aaron. You've seen him in a few of my videos. I actually wish he was here tonight because we planned on doing nighttime GTs together. But anyway, he had to work. Aaron's an electrician by trade, so he wired the lights up for me. Didn't charge me anything. That's what mates are for. Angus then drilled the lights in for me, because when he saw me holding a drill, he didn't trust me one bit, and it's probably a good thing, because Skirts Up would probably be in 2 pieces right now if he let me drill them in. But yeah, 2 legends. Thanks, guys. Firstly, we've got the big spotlight up here. This is going to be perfect for hopefully tonight. You guys might be able to see the bites from the GTs if they start eating stick baits. Then we've got the gunnel lights. These are steady RGB lights. They're so sick. Skirts Up is an actual party boat right now. There's all different settings. This one's the pulsating rainbow. I could literally have a party on here right now. I mean, to a lot of people they're only lights, but I didn't have lights for a long time because for some reason they got wet and they just stopped working. But yeah, I got these lights and the boys helped me put them in, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked with it. Just put it on rainbow, I can put it on one color. Even just getting ready in the morning at 4 o'clock, it just helps so much. And most boats have lights these days, but I just like it how I chose the lights. We put them in together as mates, and yeah, stoked with it. He's big. He's big. Alright, we got so much shit to do. Bang. Bang. Alright, you guys can see me. Oh yeah. We can see the GT a bit. Oh wow. Oh, this guy's big. Wow. Nighttime GTs, that's all happening. Oh, I love this place. Yeehaw! Oh. Oh no, he's going back that way. No. no. Oh, he's got me around the rope, you dog. No. No, he's tangled me. No. Oh my god. This thing has to be big. This drag is so tight. Oh, he's getting bigger. That's not a bad one. Wow. Not a 30 kegger, but definitely a lot bigger than the other two. Whoa, he's got to be 20. What a beast! Oh, he's got to be 20 kilos. Wow. Look at the mouth on him. I wonder if they're from, I think that's from Headbutt the Reef. Yeah. Hook is out. These guys are so well behaved when you catch them and put them on deck. Other fish flap around and stuff. These guys are always usually pretty chill. We had a quick photo with him and chuck him back. Wow. Big nighttime GT. That is what we came for. Oh, he's got to be 20 kilos. Number 3 of the night. Let's get him back. Away he goes. It's about 9:30 now. I don't know if we will get nighttime GT sesh on the lures, but anyway, that was crazy. So I'll say goodnight now. If something happens tonight and I wake up boofing, whatever, you guys will see that. If not, I'll see you guys in the morning. What an epic day. Just, I can't believe this. Anyway, this is the setup. If you want to see it, just got the swag down. And then sort out my stuff. Anyway, see you guys in the morning. What an epic day. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning out on the reef. 4:30 a.m. I woke up, so even when you're out here already, you still got to wake up at 4:30. Gives you half an hour to pack up, and then right now we can literally head out and start fishing. The wind's up a bit. We'll just see how we go. Different parts of the reef will be more exposed to the wind. And what I mean by that is it might be windy here, then you go out 2Ks and it won't be windy there, then you move another 2Ks, it'll be windy there. I don't know what explains it, if it's the currents or parts of the reef that just protect other parts of the reef. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty cool how you could be windy here and then move a little bit, it won't be windy there, then move a little bit and it'll be windy there. So anyway, sun is about to rise. So we'll get this anchor up and yeah, get out of the blue hole. First drop of the morning, just with the snatcher. This is only my drift to check which way I'm going to drift. Oh, getting a little tap straight away. Yep, first drift of the day. Doesn't feel like anything crazy. There's a shark behind it. Another little tomato cod. Well, these guys are delicious eating, so you might be coming home with me, buddy. He actually spewed up a little shrimp or lobster of some sort, but he won't be needing that, so another tomato cod can eat it. So fish now. Oh, come back. Yep, that's better. That's better. Oh, yes. Yes, that's a lot better. Oh, here we go. That is a lot better. Oh, nice. Oh my god. What is this? Please don't be a Chinaman. Here he comes. Big China. Damn it. Oh, I hate these things. Yes, that's him. This will be a trout. Oh, it's a shark. No, 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 no. I knew it was a trout. Look at the shark. Oh my god, piss off, mate. It's not a bad trout, actually. Almost lost him. That was close. Just another average trout. Almost lost him to the sharks. If it was any bigger and he fought a bit harder, probably would have lost it. But anyway, another trout for the esky. On some completely new ground now. I've never actually fished here or just even been here, so scout some new ground, see if we can find some new marks and some new fish. It's only 7:30 in the morning, not even 7:19 in the morning, so we got plenty of time. I will break it to you guys, I'm gonna stay one night, not 2 nights. That last night was unbelievable, so I don't really need to stay 2 nights. I might as well go in and then do something with my time other than just stay out here, catch more fish. We've got a lot of fish and hopefully we'll get a few more, so we don't need the couple nights out here anyway, but it still would have been fun. Found some good fish on the sounder, just randomly driving. We'll see what they are. There he is. Alright, another good fish. Let's just try and get him up fast. Beat the sharks. Oh, I hate this type of fishing. It's just boring. But if you've got any chance of beating the sharks, it's by doing this and just winching them up. Oh. Little tusky. I'm putting a bait down as well as the jig now, only in 25 meters, so we'll see how we go. See if there's any big fish on the bottom. Shit, we're on. We're on the bait. That's big. That was on the bait too. Let's smash the bait on the drop. I don't know what happened there. That never happens with bait. Usually it's just sitting there. I was like, oh, I'll just check if we're on the bottom. And I was about 10 meters off the bottom, and then it just got smashed. And it's dropping fast because it's got a big 8-ounce sinker on it. And whatever fish this is just smashed it. Oh, big jobby. Big jobfish. That's my first ever jobfish. That is freaking awesome. Oh, that's a stonker. Big jobfish. Wow. In 20 meters of water. Or 30. That's my first ever jobby. Yee-hoo! That's wild. Wow. Wow. On the bait too. That's freaking wild. Big jobfish. My first ever jobfish. Skirts Up has one. Ethan got one a while back on Skirts Up, but that's my first ever jobfish. I'm stoked. These things go so hard. And yeah, he smacked the bait on the way down. Like, that's just crazy. It's 9:45 now. I'm on the western side of the reef, so I'm back in towards the islands. And I'm gonna try some spots on the way in, some shoaly areas, probably in about 60 meters of water, see if I can get any reds. But I'm not feeling hopeful, but you never know. I've never tried this area of where I'm gonna try, so you just never know. So I'll give this probably 10 more minutes on the edge of the reef, and then we'll head in and try some areas on the way in between the reef and the islands. We are back in towards the islands, and there's not much happening. There's never really much happening around the islands, to be fair. But yeah, what an awesome couple days out at the reef. Big shout out to everyone who's watched, and big shout out to the GTs that made that episode something crazy. I can't believe what went down last night, but that's nature. What a crazy display of nature it was, and especially the fact I'm in I'm in general use zone. I want to make that clear. Like, you can hand feed GTs and you can see GTs swimming up to the boat in green zone, but that's the only place I've ever seen it in general use zone, where those GTs will swim in neck. Like, I've paddled one, that's just crazy. Anyway, I've got a fair few very good fish to clean and a boat to wash. And yeah, it was a couple epic days. I was gonna stay out an extra day, but you know, I thought that was a good enough episode for you guys. If you enjoyed the episode, like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget, if you want to see early access to all my videos, patreon.com/offshore adventures. If you want any merch or snatches, www.offshoreadventures.com.au. The snatches did pretty well this episode, like they usually do, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked on them. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Ew. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is going on? What the hell, man? This is wild.